When you understand why you stay in unfit relationships, or why, as the amazing person that you are, you're chasing clarity, commitment from someone who's consistently shown you who they are, or from someone who has shown you that they don't have the capacity to give you what you're looking for, it will change everything. Because it truly goes beyond the fact that you love this person. You're still there because of something else. I'm going to share with you one simple feeling that's causing you to stay stuck in a relationship that is not meeting your core needs, how it's affecting you pretty badly, and how to use that feeling for yourself. What is the identity shift the final outcome is going to be for you? My name is Stephanie. I break down behavior patterns and mindset tendencies to help you stop guessing and choose from power, from agency, to live a confident, fulfilled life. I do this using personal and clinical experience. This feeling that I'm talking about is nothing else than hope. Yes, hope. Hope is this beautiful feeling that can get you to live longer if you're sick. That can get you to pour into your goals, your dreams. That can get you to maintain this relationship. But it can also be a dangerous feeling because it can get you stuck in the wrong relationship for years. In your mind, you're hoping that this person will give you what you're looking for, the clarity, the commitment, the exclusivity. You're hoping that this person will change, that they will see how much you've given into this relationship, and that they will meet you halfway. But this person is not doing that. This person hasn't done that. And now this person sees that you're hopeful. They see that you're hoping that things will get better. And they're using your hope against you. They're using your hope for their sole benefits, because this person is using your hope to keep you on board, to keep you in this relationship. And they're likely doing this for several reasons. Some of these reasons can be that you take care of them and they don't want to lose that benefit. It could be for financial assistance. It could be that they like to have you around, which is definitely not the same thing as loving you. But the point here is that this person is still there, not out of genuine love, not out of genuine care. They're there for everything except for genuinely wanting to contribute to the relationship. And the fact that they're using your hope against you, now you're paying a hefty price. You're paying a hefty price because now this is affecting your confidence, your womanhood, your self-trust. Now you are a wreck. You barely recognize yourself. You're laughing and smiling on the outside, but inside you're dying. And you've been dying for some time. Now you're also asking questions about your worth, which you have no business doing. No business doing whatsoever. But it's not your fault. You have done so much and shown up so much. Now you're asking, like, what else can I do? What is it that I'm not doing? What's wrong with me? What is it that I'm not giving that somebody else is giving? All of these questions may seem valid, but truthfully, you have no business asking yourself these questions, because it has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with the other person. So as we're getting into this, what made you realize that you were hoping in vain for nothing? Let me know in the comments. The most important thing for me is your mental health. Your mental health is now in limbo. You're literally like a shadow. But now, how do you use this feeling, the hope that you have, how do you use it in a good way for yourself and your mental health? You are going to do this in 4 ways. The first way, your hope is not a problem. It's the direction that is a problem. Let me explain. You have been sending hope to someone who cannot receive it, someone who doesn't have the capacity to intentionally use it in a good way for the both of you. The way to go about it is not to stop hoping, is to redirect your hope, redirect it towards yourself so that you can start building the life, the relationship that you deserve, that you truly want. Because when hope is placed in the wrong direction, you end up being in a cage. You don't end up having power, having agency. The second way that you can use your hope for good is the following way. Your hope shows that you have capacity for better. It shows that despite everything that you have gone through, you can still wish better. Someone who believes in something better is someone who can build better. But you can only do that by stopping to build with someone else who was never going to show up for you, who was never going to meet you halfway. The third way you can use your hope for good is the following way. Before GPS, people would use a compass. A compass tells you which direction to go. If you're hiking, if you're being adventurous, you're out there in the woods, a compass can tell you which direction to go. The thing is, your hope is keeping you in the same spot that has not served you, that is attacking your mental health. The way to go about it is to use your hope as a compass. The shift is using hope to ask yourself a different question, not whether will they change, will they become the person I want them to be, but rather to ask yourself, is this the relationship I deserve? Is this the type of relationship I truly want? This question alone can save you years. When I did this exercise, when I asked myself this question, and I was honest with myself, it was so freeing. It allowed me to see that, yes, although I may love this person, but this is not the relationship that I want for myself. This is not the type of relationship that I want, because it's not aligned with who I am and with where I'm going. Hopefully, when you're answering this question, hopefully you are honest with yourself, because only then you'll be able to save yourself from years of nothing. The fourth way, so hope without a timeline is just waiting. If you're hoping without this person telling you what the timeline looks like, if you're waiting with no actions, no movement, there's no consistent real actions that are showing you that this person is intentionally pouring into the relationship, that is a huge sign, because that says you're just waiting. You're just waiting with no timeline. And waiting is, in this case, waiting is a passive thing to do. You truly have power to decide otherwise. You truly have power to decide what it's going to be for you. You can start building. You can start waiting and truly start building towards the life that you want. It can all happen. This life that you want, this relationship that you want, it can all happen. But it happens when you stop wasting energy into the wrong relationship, into the wrong person. The person that you are does not stop hoping. The point of this video is not saying, hey, stop hoping, it is a waste of time, it is bad. No. Hope, it is a necessary feeling to have at times. But it's all a matter of using it in the right way. It's all about directing your hope towards the right relationship. Because otherwise, you will wake up 10, 15 years later and realize that it was all for nothing. You will realize that had you known sooner, you would have redirected your hope towards another relationship, towards something that was worth your time. When you start directing hope towards the life that you want, towards the relationship that you want, it's not because you've given up on love. It's because you're now going somewhere that is worthy of your love, that is worthy of the person that you are. So now, every time that hope shows up, try to ask yourself this question. Am I hoping for them to become someone they show me they cannot be? Or am I hoping for something that I can build myself? That question can save you right now if you're willing to try it. If this video made you think a little bit deeper, like, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on so that you can know next time I post. I hope I see you next time.